global star as part of the One Direction music phenomenon, but Niall Horan started out solo on TV's The X Factor before being paired up with 4 other band members on the show. Now, the Irish singer and songwriter is again focusing on his solo work, and Angela Bishop sat down with him to talk about his music and the reported tension between his 1D bandmates.
Niall, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
And we've got this great news for you. You come in the country straight to #1. How good's that with Slow Hand?
It's just amazing, really. As we were on TV this morning, it just went to #1, so it was a bit of a shock, and I was happy that I'm here when I did go to #1.
You signed your contract with Capitol Records, which is such a, an historic label. How did you go about working out what direction you wanted to go in, using the pun of the band, but what Niall's sound was going to be?
I just wanted to make an album that I would naturally just pick up a guitar while I'm sitting on the couch, and what I would normally just play as I'm practicing or whatever. And I guess that takes me back to what I grew up on, bands like Fleetwood Mac and the Eagles and stuff like that. It's basically what I've known since I was 3 or 4 years old.
Were you a little bit jealous when Harry got up with Stevie Nicks at the Troubadour?
No doubt about it, yeah. That was hard to watch. I love Stevie Nicks. She's one of my favourite songwriters of all time. And he pulled that one out of the bag, and fair play to him. Congrats.
You can go your own way.
So many other guys in the band are going solo at the same time. Were you concerned that you'd in any way sound similar, or did you know everyone would be totally different?
Before anyone brought any music out, I had a fair idea. Myself and Harry would have the most similar taste in music, and we would listen to quite a lot of the same stuff. And I guess that's what makes it so much fun at the minute. We're all in the chart with completely different music, and everyone's doing well.
Just stop you crying, it's a sign of the times. We gotta get away from here.
Is there a competition between you guys?
Not really, no, none at all, to be honest. We all still keep in touch most days. If we were releasing similar types of music, there probably would be a bit of friendly kind of banter between us, but everyone's just really happy for each other. You can see, like, we basically have a bit of an email chain going on there, and you can see everyone just, like, congratulating each other if there's a TV performance that someone did well on, or there's always something popping up from someone, so we're always congratulating each other and stuff.
Is there an artist, someone whose career you think that's what I want to do, that's what I want to achieve, and have you been lucky enough to meet them?
Yeah, I would say Don Henley is probably my biggest inspiration, and more so now on a personal level. I've got to know him over the last few years. His daughter came to a One Direction show one time, Annabelle. The Eagles were playing in London, and she wanted to introduce me to Don. He basically kind of took me under his wing and introduced me to the whole family, and it was great. But since then, every song that I've written, I've kind of sent to him or got notes on it, and he's like, and it's great because he's just so brutally honest. He's just been such a big help.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair.
I know we spoke about maybe trying to write together, and which is mind-blowing to me, because I went to my first concert when I was 4, and it was an Eagles concert. That's all I've known since I was a child. My dad and my mum are both huge Eagles fans. It's just great to have the guy, who I watched on stage for so many years or listened to his stuff, one of the greatest songwriters of all time, is there just on the end of my email if I need him.
We ruled the world, we stopped the time, we knew it all. We owned this city.
He's said the solo career, the band career, gone from one to the other, one to the other, one. It's exactly, what I can see you doing for the rest of your life.
And like 40 odd years, 50 years later nearly, he's 70 this year, sorry Don, and he's still touring to arenas and stuff all over the place, so that's the kind of career you want really, isn't it, when you set out to start on anything.
Factor was where you guys were all discovered and put together. You would have met out on the road now other graduates from other reality shows.
Yeah.
Do you feel that it's been legitimised, that it's a legitimate way to make it into the music industry now, or do you still feel there's a bit of stigma?
It's always going to carry that stigma because of the way it's put on. I think it's proven it over the years. So many artists have come off these shows and had success. Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, all these kind of people.
Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, all different types. And it's kind of proven itself in ways as much as some people might not want to think so.
The pathway to true love in a couple of instances. I'm thinking Cheryl and Liam.
Yeah.
And now you and Katie by
I knew that was going to happen.
That's how the rumour mill would like it to go.
Yeah.
You two obviously very good mates.
Yeah. Katie was a pivotal part of me being here right now, and she knows it. And she loves it. So do I. In fairness, she's such a great woman. Really fun to be around.
Yeah, I want you, baby, slow hands, like smoke dripping down. Stop, you're crying, it's a sign of the time.